Hey guys, it's Thea. So tomorrow marks the date where I got my first hamster, Munchkin, and here's why I'll probably never own hamsters again. So I got Munchkin on June 9, 2020, and I did all of my research, but I actually made a huge mistake. I saw this video where it was foods that hamsters could eat, so for a couple days, Munchkin was just on fruits and vegetables until I realized that he actually needed a seed mix, and then I rushed to the store and got a seed mix, of course. So my first reason is that they don't live very long. The longest they've lived, Oreo lived 4.5 months and Munchkin lived 1.5 months. And I'm not sure if this is genetics. I'm not sure if it was something to do with my care or anything, but I will never know because, there's no finding out now. And another thing is, everyone judges you on your hamster care. It's like, oh, your wheel's 8 inches. That's not big enough for a Syrian. It's big enough for small Syrians, actually, which Munchkin was a super, super tiny Syrian. And then they're like, oh, your cage is only 570 square inches. It should be at least 800. I'm like, but the bare minimum is 450. That doesn't mean, hamsters should have 450, but 576 is enough, just saying. And, everyone's like, oh, I think you need more chew toys. It's just kind of, yeah. And most of the time when I'm filming, you can't really see, the full cage. So it's kind of, rude of you to assume, that I don't have enough chew toys. And most of the time, Oreo buries half of them. When I was cleaning up Munchkin's cage when he died, I found so many chew toys that have gone missing underneath all of his bedding because they just like to bury them. And another thing is that I don't really get to see them as much. Since they are nocturnal/crepuscular, actually they were kind of ghost hamsters. They would come out really late, and sometimes, and Munchkin wasn't really a ghost hamster. He would stay up until 10 o'clock a.m., but sometimes I don't see him in the night. But he was very energetic, and he was very energetic, and I couldn't hold him because he would always bite me. So I never got to really hold him. But Oreo was very nice, and he only really nipped me once, which didn't even really make me bleed. But I got to see Munchkin a bit, and I would always feed him and kind of just watch him around. But sometimes if Oreo didn't come out in the morning, then I would know he would come out in the night. And if he didn't come out in the night, then I usually saw him in the morning. But on a Friday, he actually didn't come out in the morning, and then it was 10:30 at night, and he usually would come out at that time. So I got scared, and then I got a little worried, so I looked at his cage, and he was stiff, and yeah, we waited until the next morning, and that was the end of it. So unless some type of miracle happens, I'm probably not going to be owning hamsters again, in my life. I love the experience of owning hamsters, and I will never forget them, but I just don't think that I would like to own any more. So yeah, that is why I will not be owning any more hamsters. Probably.